right, hi everybody. Just gonna go over a couple more things, kind of tying into the last video as far as planning and stuff like that. I found some other examples and I wanted to show those so people can see different options again, how they break it down, or just giving different suggestions. I had found an old one of mine, not only the other one, but I broke it down like this by time as well. This was last year for us, so we just kind of broke it down by time. Sometimes we've actually done it where we've done it by pages, so regardless of time we say, okay, well, this week you have to get 4 pages of math done, and then they would just work on it until they got it done. So these are two different options. Then I was also going to talk about some logs. So the logs over here, so these are a couple from, they're basically the same for kindergarten and first, so, or yeah, I guess I'll go this way. So I would just track it by date, the book, the page, and then which, which curriculum it was from, because we've used various ones, and I'll go over different websites on another video, and also costs and stuff like that, as well as legal forms. But you do have to keep a log of what you do. At least for some states they do, unless you do unschooling, I believe you may not have to, but so as you see, we just date, and by this, that was the easiest way for me to track it. So that's when they were a little bit younger, how I tracked it. As we got a little bit older in different ways, I would also come up with a, this was my lesson plan, how I was planning to do it, and then if we actually did it, the goal. So this is how I tracked it one of the other years, just different ways, however you prefer to do it. Again, planning, and then if we actually completed it, this is what we did. So kind of compared it based on my planning and then what we actually did for the log, but the same type of thing. Would put different things here, or if we went to like some of the field trips, Explorations 5 museum, or if we had vacation or different science center programs. So you see I would just track everything. And again, these are all just kind of the same. This way I did it differently when I'd have 3 days of math. The kids, well, Alyssa would pick which 3 days she wanted to do it, and I would just track the days. So again, different ways. You have all flexibility, which is great. And then this is the last one. Well, 4th grade. The last couple times we've actually done umbrella schools where they track it for you, and I'll go over that in another video as well. But they actually keep the logs and the testing for me. So that's that. This year, I actually am just putting it in a calendar, so I'm just writing it in on the day. So that kind of made it easier. I probably will type it up into a log, but just keeping track of various things and what's going on, I just put it in my calendar, and then that way I can see what they're doing. Or if they have weekly obligations, just putting it out for the week as opposed to daily. So that's that. And like I said, I'll have other topics going forward, but I just wanted to kind of continue with the logs and the scheduling. All right, thanks.